Today we're talking about TikTok, negative comments on social media, and how do we deal with them. So, Turan, how do you deal with negative comments and hate on TikTok?
I deal with hate by um, basically posting a video, and each video that I post, I go back and respond to comments and read comments and like comments for the first maybe 12 to 24 hours, and then after that, it's like in the history books, and I don't go back to those videos as much as I would love to see what everyone's saying. If I listen to what everyone says on the internet, it may lead me to unalive myself.
Wow, so it's that bad. It's that bad, right? It's severe.
For me, yeah, it would potentially lead me to unalive myself if I listen to every single comment.
Mm. In the first, you mentioned 12 to 24 hours. That's a lot of time. I mean, there can be a lot of really hateful comments. I mean, I'm not talking negative comments. Negative comments are all good. I'm fine with negative comments as long as it's open-minded and, I'm open to criticism. It's the gratuitous hate, and there can be a lot of that in the first 12 to 24 hours, like you said. How do you cope with that?
I've gotten really lucky, I guess, or something, because my comment sections are really, really nice and supportive. It's like, uh, what is it, echo chamber? Like just an influx of just positive comment after positive comment after positive comment. So I'm really lucky and grateful. Thank you guys. But honestly, I'm worried about my mum, guys, because I saw her like reading like the comments on TikTok, and I saw that she was like, I could sense her like upsetness, and maybe not, maybe I don't know how she was feeling, but I could see her looking at these TikTok comments on her video, and I was thinking of me and when I first started my TikTok and how I would do the same thing, and yeah, I just saw myself in her shoes, and
Yeah. It definitely did feel that way and that bad as well. And a few of the really strong supporters, people in my sub club, have reached out and said, "Oh, this is really hard going. The comments are really bad. How are you going with these really bad comments?" Because I don't delete the negative comments. I just let them all out. TikTok automatically will filter out the negative comments, but I eventually go into the back end and then release them all so that the whole conversation is out there. But yeah, a few of the sub club members have said, "Oh, this is heavy going. How are you coping with it?" And it's true. I wasn't coping well at all with it. So yeah, new strategy.
how do you deal with the fame?
I don't think I have fame because I'm waiting to do a Turan and walk down the street and someone says, "Hey, you're Turan Spidey's mum."
Mhm.
It hasn't happened. I'm not sure it's gonna happen. In the past, I have been on TV a lot with my work, and what would happen is I'd go places and people would say, "Oh, I think I've seen you somewhere before. Do I know you? I'm sure I know you from somewhere." And I'd be thinking, well, it's because I've been on TV and maybe you saw me then. But I wouldn't say anything. I'd just say, "Oh, I don't know. I think everyone's got a sister or an auntie or a
Oh.
cousin who's a bit like me."
That's really cool that you're like a celebrity. You were like a celebrity even before TikTok.
Yeah, I have been in the public eye, not in TikTok type magnitude, but I have been in the public eye before. Um, but
Oh,
yeah, never famous. But just to the point that people say, "Do I know you from somewhere? I'm sure I've heard your voice before. I'm sure I've seen you before." But
wow, that's cool. So you're like a veteran of the um uh public eye, or the being in the public eye. You're like a veteran of that.
I think when I first came onto TikTok, people were saying, "Oh, what is this? Is this woman AI? Does she have a team of professionals behind her? I bet she stayed up all night writing her script so that she could talk." But no, it's because I've been talking in public for, yeah, my whole
Hmm.
career almost. Yeah.
The way I deal with the fame is I wear a face mask and a hoodie and sunglasses now. I just got new sunglasses. And that makes me look irrecognizable. Sorry, incognito. And basically, no one knows who I am. I just look like a sketchy person, and that is so that people don't come up to me and come up and say hello, which is sounds so mean, but I love it. I love saying hi to you guys. Like you guys, my viewers, people who watch me on TikTok. I love saying hi to you guys, but there's a time and a place for it, and I'm not always in the mood to like say, hey, what's up? Especially if someone is like, oh my god, are you that guy from TikTok? Oh my god, guys, it's Spidey Turan. Like that reaction is cool. I love it. However, there's a time and a place for that reaction, and I'm not always feeling like, oh yeah, hey, how's it going? So that's how I deal with the fame.
Yeah. Hey, with that, a lot of people have said to me, "Oh, it would be really good to meet. It would be good to meet." And I have this thing of being an introvert. I don't know. I just feel really confronted if I talk with someone all of a sudden. I don't know. I don't know. It's just so unexpected and so scary for me. But I've been having a think, and I thought, what do you think of the idea of a meet and greet? But I've got some ideas to make it not cringy, like not.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, a meet and greet. So, and maybe a travelling meet and greet. So starting in Perth, maybe in Alice Springs or elsewhere, Melbourne, whatever. But a travelling meet and greet. But a meet and greet where there's actually an activity there, so it doesn't feel awkward. So, sometimes you go a place and there's a big thing that you colour in, and it's a focus that you can do, and you can be together but without being, oh hi, how are you, and don't know what to say. But maybe doing, I don't know, doing something, making quilts for the homeless people or something. I don't know. What do you think of the meet and greet idea?
I think that's a great idea. Yeah. And I would love to set up a meet and greet where people can come and meet you and I.
Yeah. Should we do it?
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? Because if it's just me and Turan there, we could do that at home, have our own meet and greet. But would you come to a meet and greet? And also we'll have some activities there so that it's so there's something to do if you feel like me. I feel a bit awkward sometimes unless there's an activity.
I don't know how like this whole social media content creation fame thing works, but how do you feel about getting cancelled if you were to get cancelled?
I think that would be horrible and unfair, and I'm a bit old to understand what is cancel culture. Like, what is it when everyone just walks away from you and just says, oh, "No, we don't like that person anymore." Is that what it is?
Evidently. I believe it was some big, like, famous live streamer like Sam Pepper or Ice Poseidon. One of the greats said that, like, in this day and age, if you're not getting cancelled, if you're getting cancelled, you're doing something right.
Oh, really?
But I don't know how true that is. Like I said, I don't know how this whole fame thing works. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I got cancelled and everyone walked away. I think the thing is that social media is not the real life. Like, there's a lot of support there. There's an enormous amount of support there. There's an enormous amount of emotional support as well, and that's part of the reason I do it. But also the real people, the real life people, that's where it's at. So, wrapping up, Turan, final wisdom on fame and...
I like how you channeled your energy into creating more content as opposed to like sitting there and reading the comments, because I was worried about you when I saw you reading the comments, because they're not leaving. Some comments are not nice.
Thanks, Turan. I think that's a great advice and great inspiration moving forward. Bye.